45-pound pro MMA champion Lawson McClure.
I gotta stop you right there, Jim. That's two-time
145 champ.
Former NFC champion. I'm excited to be here tonight, Jim.
Yeah, there's some good bouts slated up. We're opening up here with Muay Thai. Reminder that Muay Thai rounds at amateur are 2 minutes in length. Whoa, goodness. As Cameron Burton comes out with a flying teep.
Holmes gets up, dusts himself off, gets right back into it. Land some hands.
Both guys coming out firing. You see this a lot with a pair of 0-0 fighters. I think you'd agree the key here is going to be conserving some of that energy and not blowing that energy in the first round.
You most certainly have to be aware of the adrenaline dump, and that's something that takes time and experience to really get used to.
Cameron Burton, the orthodox. You've got Dana, the southpaw, so both guys are going to have to be really wary for that straight cross.
A few exchanges here and there. Nothing definitive.
Cameron Burton coming out aggressive with the kicks, and some good footwork from Dana as he's backing away. He's seeing those attacks coming in, and he's showing some really good footwork, moving out of harm's way.
Sliding out, trying to not receive any of the damage. Very nice. Pulled off that hook. While he's doing a good job sliding back, I'd like to see him fire back after making a miss a little bit there, Jim.
With amateur Muay Thai. Wow, very good. We talked about that straight left hand, and there it was. As Dana Holmes showed, he is a very proficient counter striker. Caught him twice coming in. Again with the counter left hook. An action-packed first 2 minutes. As yeah, a lot to be said for just pure aggression. A lot of times you'll see judges will award a round to the fighter who is more aggressive, and you certainly saw Burton just throwing everything but the kitchen sink, flying teep kicks, a couple of head kicks in the mix. As we settle in for round two, let's see if these guys can keep up that pace.
We'll see who starts breathing hard first here, Jim. That aggressive behavior backfiring a little bit there. Oh.
Wow. Cameron Burton, just a house of fire here. Now you can see he's rushing in for some of these attacks. He's not only slipping, but he's telegraphing some of his shots. I say that as he has a great drop.
Yeah, he is coming out swinging heavy and hard with both kicks and punches. Once again, as we said, that's something you got to be very careful about because you can easily hit a hard dump and be left without any steam.
Dana Holmes might be a new fighter, but he's showing some very good movement and using that. There you go.
There you go.
That's our ring announcer has his camera dropped. Very good catch. And Muay Thai rules, you're allowed to catch the leg. You can't run them across the cage, but you can sweep them or dump them.
Feel like Burton is slowing down a step here. Holmes trying to turn the energy around a little bit.
Yeah, I think he can hear me. Every time I say he's slowing around, he ends up throwing a wheel kick or spinning back kick.
I'd be impressed if he could hear it. It's pretty loud in here tonight.
There you go, again with the kick and the sweep. Very composed.
He's stepping in real heavy with that body kick, Jim, and he's just giving it to him.
Good right hand from Burton. Yeah, not a lot of feints. When he goes, he goes.
There we go. Landing some hands there for Burton. 10-second mark. Whoop. Holmes firing off. Burton pinning him against the cage.
Wow. Here we go, round 3 of our opening bout of the night, and a fight that could very well be scored 1 round apiece.
The 3rd round is the money round, Jim. That's where you make that money. You got to seal the deal. Unfortunately for these amateurs, there is no money involved.
Wow. Well, I think their cornermen might have told them that the round might be tied because they're both coming out throwing serious heat.
Burton is firing on all cylinders here. Holmes still trying to slide and counter.
Both guys a wild exchange. You see him step out and breathe a little bit as Burton continues to lose some of his footing.
Definitely seeing some fatigue here on both fighters.
Burton very explosive, but again, he's telegraphing a lot of his strikes as he comes in from outside the pocket.
A lot of 1s and 2s. Big naked kicks. Not too many solid combinations.
He's allowing Dana Holmes time to read and counter. But at the same time, Dana Holmes is not going to be able to sit on his heels and potentially lose this round due to inactivity. These, again, they're short 2-minute rounds, so you don't have a lot of time to do damage.
Absolutely, Jim. Woo. Dana might be very well a little bit tired just from trying to ward off some of this offense from Burton these past 2 rounds. He's looking a little slow right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's, with all fighters, but especially at amateurs, you can, as you know, you can very well win a fight just by outpacing your opponent. And I think that might be Cameron Burton's strategy here tonight, as he just continues to bring that forward pressure. And that can be really hard to deal with. Wow, and he is rocking him with those right hands.
This might be over soon. This might be over. Oh, Holmes has recovered.
A good job by Dana Holmes to weather that onslaught, but he's not out of the woods just yet.
Nope.
Wow. Wow, what an opener here.